When trying to learn how to stay calm under pressure, we usually look at two perspectives. In the first point of view, you clicked on this video because you need help right now. In the second perspective, you want to watch this video because you know what you need and are willing to invest in your future. Whatever lens you're looking through, don't worry because this video can cater to both needs as the steps will be the same for both of them. If some of these steps are already familiar to you, then great, it'll give you a head start, especially if you've already practiced some of them. Practicing these steps frequently will make it easier to deal with pressure over time. Just some quick reminders before we start. Quick fixes or band-aid solutions will not be as effective as building healthy habits. People who practice healthy habits regularly are better prepared for stressful situations. This is because they won't need to overthink much about their decisions, since practicing the habits daily has already wired the right actions into their brains. That doesn't mean you're helpless if you haven't practiced healthy habits yet. That's exactly what this video is for, to help you out and guide you through the steps so you can learn how to stay calm under pressure. It's good to have you here. Welcome to Tree of Life, where we plant the seeds to help you grow. Let's start with the starting point. Stop and take a step back. Whenever you feel the weight of pressure dawning on you, the very first thing you need to do is to stop whatever you're doing and take a step back. You need to do this so you can think about the following steps that you need to take. These steps that we're about to tell you are vital. You must practice implementing them in your daily life. You don't need to be in a life or death situation to use these steps to your advantage. It can be as big or as small of a situation, and these steps will help you get on track. It's especially crucial that you do this first. Even when you think you can't, do it anyway. Count to 3 and force yourself to stop and drop everything you're doing. If your brain is really fighting against it, you can try going to the toilet if it's the only reason that your brain will accept for you to take a break. Step 1. Accept your feelings. Once you start feeling stressed out or even anxious, the first step is for you to accept the situation. We know that this is easy to say but not so easy to do, but the more you try to force yourself to calm down or force yourself to ignore your feelings of stress and anxiety, the more additional stress you will cause to yourself. Think of it this way. Your feelings are an elephant and you're the rider. Imagine that the elephant gets upset and starts running frantically. You, as the rider on the elephant's back, shout and yell angrily at the elephant to calm down. Do you think that would work? By showing aggression to the elephant, you will likely just agitate it more. It's the same with your feelings. Just accept them for now so you can think more clearly about how you should handle your emotions. You need to be nice to yourself. Step 2. Calm down physically. Once you've accepted how you're feeling, the next step is to find a time and way to calm yourself down physically. Humans are amazing beings, and we actually have our own built-in internal system that is responsible for calming us down. This particular system can start the process of our physical relaxation and recovery, and it's called the parasympathetic nervous system. The best part of having this internal system is that you can actually activate your own parasympathetic nervous system simply by doing some easy physical exercises. Some examples are humming, singing, and taking a walk. The most commonly known calming exercise is taking deep breaths. All you need to do is exhale a little bit more than you inhale, and you will feel your body easing into itself as your parasympathetic nervous system responds to your breaths. Step 3. Organize your priorities. Now that you've calmed your body down, remind yourself once more to accept your feelings and your current situation. Remember, you're only human and we all have our limits. The third step is to collate everything that you need to get done. An easy way to do this is by making a simple bulleted list. Then from that list, you'll need to pick what you're going to prioritize. We don't recommend prioritizing everything on your list, as this may take up too much of your time and you might just end up with decision fatigue. What you need to do is just focus on the 3 most important tasks. So mark those out on your list. After choosing 3, you're going to filter it out even more by deciding the single most important task, the number 1 priority on that list. Which of those tasks is the most urgent right now? When you figure these out, you then need to clearly outline the steps that you have to take to check those tasks off the list. But beware, don't put pressure on yourself by writing down big tasks immediately. This could cause you to become paralyzed, as you may feel that the steps you need to take are too big or daunting. Often the problem is that you might only be looking at the great goal. But what you need to do is to shift your focus to the simplest and most doable steps that you can take to head in the direction of that goal. This means taking the big, scary tasks and dividing them up into smaller, more digestible chunks so you won't feel too much pressure to start getting things done. If you've watched this far, go ahead and click that like button for us to let us know that you're enjoying the video. Great, now let's move on to the next step. Step 4. Take your time and have breaks. The 4th step seals the cycle from step 1 to step 4. In the first step, we talked about stopping and taking a step back, which is still closely related to the 4th step. The difference in this step is that you need to find a good balance between stepping back and stepping back into your work. You might be thinking that if you're in a stressful situation, it will only seem counterintuitive to set aside some time to force yourself into taking breaks. You would probably think to yourself, I'll only be wasting precious time if I rest now. I can't afford to take a break. That's a perfectly valid point of view, but we're here to challenge that mindset. Studies have shown that people who take breaks between their work or study hours are more likely to work and study more effectively in the long run. The reason for this is that taking breaks can prevent you from rushing yourself unnecessarily. Taking time to rest will also reset and refresh your brain to prepare it for another cycle of studying or working, thus improving its focus. Improved focus leads to better prioritization skills. Having better prioritization skills means you'll be able to manage your time more efficiently and complete more tasks, which will then lead to more self-motivation and strength. With all of this adding up, you'll be able to stay motivated and efficient for a longer period of time before getting tired, which can effectively lessen the pressure on your back. The finish line. Ensure your overall balance. Outside of the cycle from step 1 to step 4, you can reach the finish line of this guide by ensuring your overall balance. What this means is considering all the other factors in your life that may be contributing to your heightened stress, anxiety, and fatigue. Several ways to improve your overall health and performance include practicing healthier sleeping habits, eating healthier meals, drinking enough water, and so on. But it's not just about your physical balance. You need to think of your emotional well-being too. One way to improve your mood is to do something social, like talking to your friends and family or spending some quality time with them. If you're not the social type, you can always take some special me time and improve your intrapersonal relationship with yourself. You can focus on doing things that you already know will make you happy, like your hobbies or other interests. Staying calm under pressure is not as easy as 1, 2, 3, but it's an important life skill that we all need to have. If you make the effort to learn these steps by heart, you'll soon gain the confidence to safely and effectively get past the most pressure-inducing situations that you may find yourself in. We hope you learned something today. If you haven't already, give us a like and subscribe and tell us about your own experiences down below. or suggest a topic that you'd like us to talk about in our next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.